Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So, yesterday we just finished Saddha. Saddha is faith in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Where I share the screen. Screen here. Cetasika. Screen to appear. That one. Kobana Cetasika, among the 19 beautiful mental concomitants. So the first one is Saddha. It is very important in Buddhism. So to become a Buddhist, it is extremely important. So to have faith in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, okay, and also faith in the karma is a result. We believe in the karma is a result. Then we can start. So to follow the Buddhist path. The next one is Sati. Sati, I don't know how do you translate this one. Yeah, only one word. Sati. Sati is mostly translated as a mindfulness. Okay, awareness, mindfulness, awareness, like that they interpret. So actually, Sati is a kind of mental concomitant, Cetasika, that remember, okay, that remember the objects, okay, that remember the proper objects, not the improper object, but the proper object. And also another way we can say that the Sati is an instrument with which other mental concomitant, Citta, other Citta and other mental concomitants remember the object. And also another method we can say is just a remembrance, okay, remembering. So that is a meaning of the Sati, okay. So whenever Sati arises, it remembers the object. So it has a characteristic of the Abhilabhana Lakkhana. So it has a characteristic of Abhilabhana Lakkhana. Lakkhana. Abhilabhana is what? So family, remembering, family feast. Okay. When Sati arises, our mind and the mental concomitants, family feast on an object without letting go, without releasing that object, the object we take, we purposely take. So it is very obvious for you as a meditation practitioner, meditator. So when we focus on the in-breath and out-breath, or when we are trying to fix our mind on the virtue of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha, so after some time it run away, okay? So it slip, okay? It releases from our minds. So without our notice, without our notice. So the mind runs from this object to that object. So it is the absence of the sati, absence of the mindfulness. So when the mindfulness is a presence, then what happens? We firmly face the object in our mind, okay, in our mind. So in that case, sati is very important. So in the mindfulness meditation, okay, every day we have to be mindful. Okay, sati is ever necessary. Sati is a necessary for every time. So never we cannot say sati is we have a very extreme sati. We cannot say it like that. So the more mindfulness we have, it will be the better for us. Okay, so sati, because it has a characteristic of family facing the object. Family face we try to sati family face the mind on the object. Okay, so it is explained with we can simply explain with the simile or the simile or the balloon. Okay, sometimes if there is a balloon, then it will go from this place to that place. So without letting go like that, without letting that object go away from our mind. So sati hold it. Okay, sati firmly fix our mind on that object. So it is explained like a what? Like a stone slab. This stone slab, very big, huge stone slab is there. It is unmovable. Okay. So also sati makes our mind unmovable from the object. So in the meditation, we fix our mind on the mentality, materiality. Okay. So if we let our mind go away from that object or the mentality, materiality, then we can understand then that is lack of a sati, lack of a mindfulness. So here the Buddha commentators explain that sati abhilabhana lakhanam, sati has a characteristic of firmly facing the mind on the object. Okay. So also here explain asamutthata, nijalasa aramanasa, tapanam saranam, asamutthata, karana abhilabhana. Regarding the abhilabhana, Muladika explained that so sati makes you remember the object. Okay, sati makes you remember the object like a what? So like a treasurer. Okay, like the treasurer. So in a house or in a capital, there is a treasurer. So every day treasurer or minister or the finance, okay, then they have to remind to maybe every 4 months, they have to report how much money we have, how much treasure, national treasure we have, and also how much interest we are going to get, and so on. So, like a treasurer who remind, okay, who let you know, who let you remember how much money you still have in your what in your pocket or in your bank account and so on. So also sati makes you remember wholesome activities, wholesome dhammas. So in this way, Muladika Sayadaw explained the characteristic of the Sati, that is Abhilapana Lakkhana. So without their reminding, without Sati, we may be forgetful about the Kusala, wholesome activities, Dana, Sila, Bhavana, and so on. So with the presence of the Sati, we tend to remember to do good things, and also to do charity, to observe morality, to practice meditation, to provide a service to the senior citizens, and so on. So that's why in the Milinda Banya also, Banuvanaga Sena explained the King Milinda about the Sati with the simile of the treasurer to the universal monarch. Okay, universal monarch. So in the early morning, okay, at the night, so he trying to remember the king, how much you have, how much you possess, so that he can protect them very well, and also he can make a kind of a proper management to their wealth. The Sati is like that. So here we may not, we should not include the remembering remembering our enemy, okay, remembering our lovers, and so on. They are not the real Sati. Okay, here real Sati refer to the remembrance of the wholesome activities, wholesome dhammas. So to remember Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and also to remember the Satipatthana, 37 parts of the enlightenment, 37 factors of enlightenment, Satipatthana, Sammapadana, okay, Iddhipada, and so on. So that kind of a remembrance, so remembering wholesome dhammas, that is called Sati. Okay, not merely remembering our enemy, so remembering our lovers, and so on. So that is not real Sati, but a perception, or we can simply say in the Sodanda perspective, they are mentioned Mecha Sati, okay, wrong perception, wrong mindfulness, wrongly remembrance. Okay. So another one is regarding the Sati as or Upaganana Lakkhana. So one characteristic is Abhilapana Lakkhana. Okay, facing the mind on an object, family facing the mind on the object. And also another characteristic is Upaganana Lakkhana. Upaganana here means occupying. Okay, Upaganana here means occupying, okay, taking hold of the wholesome objects. Okay, Upaganana Lakkhana, occupying, or keeping the wholesome object in mind. Okay, that also the characteristic of the mindfulness, Sati. So here is playing that so like a eldest son or the universal monarch. Okay, in the family, mostly, generally, eldest sons are very, very good. They take care duties on behalf of the parents. So also here, for the universal monarch, the eldest son is very important. He trying to take care of the country on behalf of the universal monarch. So whatever problem or dangers happen to the country, to the universal monarch, he trying to remove, he trying to dispel such kind of dangers, problems. And also he trying to select, so whatever, whoever is good to the country, to the king, and so on. So in this way, Sati also like that. With the presence of the Sati, so So our mind remove akusala, unwholesome activities, unwholesome mentalities. At the same time, Sati support wholesome conditions, wholesome activities to be remembered. Okay. So in this way, Sati has a characteristic of the Upaganana occupying the wholesome objects in mind. Okay. So that is a characteristic. Function of the Sati is asamosana rasa or asamosa. Samosa means forgetful. Asamosa means not forgetful. So Sati has a function of a being not forgetful, okay, remembering. So long as the Sati is there, so Sati does not let the wholesome object disappear from our mind. Okay? With the presence of a Sati, we will not be forgetful to do good things, to do wholesome activities. Okay? It is what? It is called appamada. Okay, appamada. Appamada. So appamado, appamadina sambadita, like that. The Buddha frequently remind this word to his disciples. So not to be forgetful. So be mindful all the time. Okay. So asamosana rasa, Sati has a function of being unforgetful. So it has a Sati's function, and also unforgetful here means wholesome dhammas, wholesome activities. So also if you are practicing meditation, you don't let the meditation object disappear. Okay? If you are practicing Buddha Nusati, so virtue, reflection on the virtue of the Buddha, then you don't let it go, you don't release, you don't let your mind go astray from this object, from the object, Buddha object, okay, from the in-breath and out-breath object and so on. So in this way, it is what the function of the Sati mindfulness, asamosana rasa. And then Pachupatthana, Sati as if Araka Pachupatthana, it manifests as a protector. Sati manifests, Sati appear in our mind as a protector. So someone who protects our us, someone who protects us, and also who protect our property, our belongings, and so on. So they are very useful for us. They are very good friends. So sometimes we may be forgetful. Then our good friends are there. We may forget our properties. Other than they take care on our behalf. And also sometimes we are forgetful to do good things. Other than our good friends, they trying to remind, please do good things and so on. That's why Sati is a good friend. Okay, good friend for our life. So when in the Singhala Sutta, the Buddha explained about a good friend. Okay, one of the characteristics of the good friend is that when we forget some our properties, they never fail to take care on our behalf. Okay, sometimes when we lost or when we are fainted, other than they don't give up. They sit nearby and take care, and then they send us to the hospital and so on. So that is the manner of being a good friend. So also here, Sati has it that Sati appear in our mind as a protector, okay, as it protect. So noble disciples, they live with the Sati protection, okay. So their mind is always with the Sati. So Anguttara Nikaya, they are mentioned noble disciples, they live with the Sati protection. So in the Dutiya Ariya Vasa Sutta, okay, that second discourse on the noble abiding. So the Buddha explained there. So, and when we contemplate Sati, then we see Sati as a protector of our mind. Okay? Not to go to the dangerous areas, not to take wrong objects, rather to take good, beneficial object, wholesome object. So in this way, Sati protect us, still protect our mind. So also for the meditators, when they practice, so not to lose the main object, main meditation object. So it Sati protects. Okay? Then when you consider about the Sati, then it appears as a protector of our mind. Araka Pachupatthana. And also another one, Pachupatthana is Visaya Vimukha Pachupatthana. Visaya Vimukha Pachupatthana. So it manifests. Sometimes it manifests as what? Facing the object. So finding the object or facing the object. We're trying to meet with the object. Okay? Without Sati, we will meet with this object or that object, regardless of it, whether wholesome or unwholesome, we will meet. But with the presence of the Sati, so it brings the mind toward the object, proper object. Okay. So, for example, Sankhara as a meditator. So, if you let the mind go whatever they like, mostly our mind find delight in the evil actions, evil things. Papasamay, remedy mano. Our mind tend to find delight in the evil action, unwholesome things. So then that's why without letting the mind go here and there, Sati bring the mind toward the proper object. So for the meditator, they bring the mind, it bring the mind toward the conditioned object, sankhara. Okay, sankhara objects. So sankhara here means the mind, matter, okay, mentalities and materialities, they are conditioned things. We're trying to observe, okay, with the help of the Sati. So that is a manifestation. And also another one is Badathana, proximate cause. Proximate cause for the Sati to write is Thira Sanya, Badathana, Sira Sanya, strong perception. Okay, Thira, firm or strong. Sanya is a perception. Thira Sanya, strong perception, is a proximate cause for the mindfulness to arise. So sanya, as you already studied previously, sanya is a perception, perceiving the object. So in the case of the protecting the mind, okay, from the existing or from the current object, not to lose the current object, Sati protect. In that case, sanya, the role of a sanya is very important. So sanya support, greatly support to the Sati. The stronger sanya we have, and also the stronger mindfulness will be established. Okay, so more sanya, stronger Sati, and that we can make it. So suppose, so you trying to practice the Buddha Sati. Okay, Buddha no Sati. So reflecting on the virtue of the Buddha. So every day, for example, at the 8 p.m. at the night, 8 p.m., you mostly do Buddha no Sati for 1 hour, 2 hours, and so on. Then if you do repeatedly, then what happens? So next time, maybe after some times, so even though you have many other things to do, then you remember, okay, that the perception is there, sanya is there. This is the time for me to practice the Buddha no Sati and so on. So that's why when the sanya is very strong, Sati, okay, with that sanya is accompanied by the Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Okay, these 5 faculties, Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Things that the sanya will be very helpful for us to the attainment of the wisdom, Maganyana, Palanyana. Okay. So also for those who are not, who are going, who are going to continue in another existences, it means we don't become an arahant in this life. Then we have to go from life to life. At that time also, sanya is very important. So perception, you do again and again. So it means make a mark, stronger mark. When you are doing something good things with a strong perception, it appears frequently in our mind. Okay? It appears again and again in our mind. By the time of the death, okay, while we are lying on the deathbed, every faculties are very weak. We are out of control. Okay, we cannot control everything. So even we cannot direct the mind to what the object, whatever we like. At that time, that the sanya is very important. So sometimes we do evil actions with a strong sanya. That sanya will automatically appear because it is very strong. Like, so if you remember, sometimes when we are doing good things, we do it with a very strong perception, very strong sanya. We remember this one again and again. Then that sanya appear on that time. So that sanya is very precious. So very good sanya, very good memory. Okay. Then if we take that object in mind and then go, okay, then mental process continue to take that object. So our Juti Jeta arise taking that object, and also Padisandhi Jeta will take that object. So then it will lead us to the good destiny, happy destiny. Okay. So also if we have a strong habit of practicing meditation, so that meditation automatically be while we are lying on the deathbed. Okay. So that's why some of the people, we call it samasisi. So by the death jeta consciousness, death consciousness arises and also just before the arising of the death consciousness, then what happened? It became he or she became an arahant. Because that strong perception of the meditation is very helpful for us to lead a good destiny as well as to attain arahanthood, to attain the maganyana, palanyana. That's why in the practice of meditation also sanya is very, very helpful. And also to remember a good object, that one also sanya is very helpful. Sometimes if we remember bad object, bad memories, okay? Bad memory means remembering evil actions we have done. Then that is so dangerous, okay? That will lead us to the woeful states and also miserable conditions. So that's why we have to be very careful. Also, we have to recognize the power of the sanya, okay, power of the perception. It's up to how we use or where we use. If we use the sanya in the good side, that's a really valuable one. So in the meditation also, sanya is very, very helpful. So here explained that's why Thira Sanya Badadhana for the mindfulness, a strong or firm perception is a proximate cause. Okay, that's why it is mentioned like this. Then another way also explained in the Mulatika, that is a Kayadi Satipatthana Badadhana. As you all know, there are 4 foundations of a mindfulness. So on which mindfulness should be established. Okay, Kaya, Vedana, Chitta, Dhamma. Kaya Nupassana, Vedana Nupassana, Chitta Nupassana, Dhamma Nupassana. These are the bases, the proximate cause for the Sati to arise. Okay, basing on them, a Sati should be established. That's why here Muladika provided that Kayadi Satipatthana Badadhana. Okay. So also another way is Sati Yewa. Sati Yo Yewa. Purima Pachimanam Badadhana. It means previous Sati is strong support or proximate cause for the rising or the following Sati. So preceding Sati and then following Sati. Suppose we are practicing meditation on the Kaya, okay, body. So then on the body, we establish Sati. Okay. So in that case, in the first minute that Sati, Kaya Sati is there, Sati on the Kaya. And also in the next second, there also Sati arises. So for the second Sati to arise, the first Sati on the Kaya is a proximate cause. Okay, that way also we can take. So here in the Muladika's explanation, Kayadi Sati Patthana, we can understand in 2 ways. One way is the object, Kaya Vedana Citta Dhamma. They are proximate cause for the Sati to arise. Another way is Sati, that of preceding Sati, that is Kaya Vedana Citta Dhamma as object, is a proximate cause for the following Sati. Okay, that way you can remember. So Mecha Sati, I already explained to you. Samma Sati is if you take a meditation object, okay, 40 kinds of a meditation, Samatha meditation object or Vipassana object, and also Magga, Phala, Nibbana, wholesome object. So that is what Sati, Samma Sati. So other things, sometimes you remember your parents, siblings, and relatives, and also husband and wife, and so on, or sons and daughters. That is Tanabhima. Okay, Tanabhima. Okay, consciousness that associated with the craving. Sometimes you remember your enemy, that is dosa. Okay, dosa cetasika together. That associated with the dosa mula citta, and that is a mental concomitant. You have to understand. So don't confuse with the sati and other sati and mecha sati, sama sati and mecha sati. Okay. So sati is explained with the simile or the doorpost. Okay, I don't know whether you have ever seen door post, the post, so on which the door is attached at the gate, at the entrance of the city or country. They make a very strong door post, very strong door. So to make it such a very big or huge door, then we need to make a strong door post. And in the Asian time, they mentioned that if the height of a door post from the on the surface of the earth is 18 cubit, then so under the earth also we should put 18, the same measurement, okay, the same measurement. So in order to make it very strong. So also Sati is like that. Sati is similar to what? Sati is firmly fixed on the Satipatthana object or wholesome object, like a firmly established doorpost, firmly erected doorpost. So also Sati is similar to the guardian or similar to the protector, okay, similar to the protector or doorkeeper. Okay. Suppose the doorkeeper is there, okay. So whoever can enter into the house, he knows. So without his notice, no one can enter into the house. So also in this way, the doorkeeper is very dutiful and take care, protect the people, the properties inside the door. So also, mindfulness is like a doorkeeper, very good doorkeeper, because we have a six sense doors, Chakku, Sota, Ghana, Jiva, Kaya, Mana, okay? So eye, ear, nose, and body and mind. They are doors. Through these doors, wholesome and unwholesome Chitta, Cetasika arises, and also we produce. So in that case, so we have to put mindfulness as a doorkeeper over there at the eye, at the ear, nose, and the body. Whenever the object appear in front of the eye, okay, with the mindfulness, we will not take it as beautiful or ugly or and so on. So rather, we will be aware that it is just rising of the object. Okay. We will not take it as a man or women and so on. No sign. We will not take any sign of a being, man or women or mans or nuns and so on. Rather, we will take as a visible object, Okay. So that's why the Buddha explained that the Sati Desa Nivaranam, Sati Desa Nivarana. From these six sense doors, if we left our sense doors unprotected, then from these doors, Agusala Dhamma, Avijja, Domna Supapaka, Agusala Dhamma, Anwasuyo, where flood in, where flow into our mental stream, lova, dosa, etc. Okay, by seeing beautiful things, good things, we like it, lova rises. Because there is a lack of sati, lack of mindfulness. So also sometimes we see ugly thing, unpleasant thing, we have a dosa arises. So the Buddha says, Sati desa nivaranam. Sati is the thing that prevent these unwholesome mentalities not to arise. Okay, so that's why Sati is should be regarded as a very good doorkeeper. Okay, doorkeeper. So that is something about the mindfulness. So mindfulness, about the mindfulness, there are many discourses. If we talk, we can talk endlessly about the mindfulness. So for now, we can understand what is Sati, and also it is a characteristic, function, manifestation, proximate cause as well. And then let's go to another one, that is hirī, saddha, sati, hirī, ottappa, hirī and ottappa. They are opposite to ahirika and anottappa. We have studied in the akusala cetasika. So they belong to akusala cetasika. Ahirika, shamelessness, moral shamelessness and moral dreadlessness. No shame, no fear. To do unwholesome. That is ahirika and ottappa. Their opposite is a hirī and ottappa. Hirī means being shameful. So shameful here doesn't mean that shameful to go and to the assembly, to the ceremony, and so on. It doesn't mean that we are being shameful. Here, shameful means with a moral shame and moral dread. It refers to the we feel shameful to do evil actions, even to think evil thought, okay, even to speak evil words. So immoral actions. So that they call hirī. Okay. So that in Myanmar also we call shete, doyama. And some people they are very afraid, very they feel shameful to speak in the public. That is not real hirī. Okay. Real hirī is what? Being shameful to do good, to do evil things, to speak evil words, to think evil way. So that is called what hirī. Okay. Hirī, ottappa, pāpādo jigochana lakkhana. It is a mental concomitant. Okay, hirī is a mental concomitant. That means other mental concomitants. So to be shameful, not to do akusala, unwholesome actions. So immoral actions, we can simply say immoral actions, speech, and also thought. That is hirī. Ottappa is fear or dread, moral dread, moral fear. So when fear here also not refer, not mean to be afraid of a ghost, to be afraid of the danger and so on. That is not the real ottappa. Okay, but the real ottappa is afraid of doing evil things, unwholesome or immoral actions, deed, words, and thought. Okay, so that is the real ottappa. So hirī is a bābādo jigochana lakkhana. It has a characteristic of a disgusting immoral actions, disgusting immoral thought, deeds, and words. So that is a hirī. It is like that we discuss that to the extremists. So no one like. So also noble persons, good virtuous persons, they are afraid. They are very shameful. They feel disgusted to do immoral actions. So ottappa is to be afraid of the doing evil actions. Uddasana lakkhana, ottappa, hirī ottappa, we can go together. Uddasana, being afraid of it, being dreadful, fear to do evil actions. So hirī ottappa, like that. Another one, rasa, function of the hirī is lajja, garina, pāpāna, agarana, rasa. So pāpāna, agarana, rasa. So not doing, it's a function of the hirī is not to do evil action, immoral actions, because of the lajjagarina in the shameful manner, because of the shameful way of thinking. Okay, because we think it is a shameful to do evil things. That's why we refrain from doing evil actions. That is a hirī. Okay, the function of a hirī is that not to do any evil action out of a shame, moral shame. So ottappa also the same thing. Papana akarana rasa, not to do. Its a function is not to do any evil out of a fear. Oddasa garina, out of fear. For the hirī, out of shame. For the ottappa, out of fear. So sometimes we feel shame to do evil things. Okay? Sometimes we think ourselves, okay, I'm in this position, I'm a monk, I should not do. So you reflect your position. So then you feel shameful to do evil actions. Okay, so that is hirī. Sometimes you think about the others, your teacher. So I'm a student of such a teacher, such a meditation master. Is it not proper to do evil action? And also other people will blame us. If I do the things in this place, other people will blame us. Okay, out of respect to the other people, then we refrain from doing evil actions. That is called ottappa. Okay, function of the ottappa. So if we refrain from evil action out of shame, moral shame, that is hirī, function of a hirī. So if we refrain from evil actions out of fear, moral fear, so that is the function of the ottappa, we can remember. So for the Pajjupatthana manifestation, Papado Sankojana Pajjupatthana, it appear in our mind, hirī appear in our mind as being reluctant to do evil action, okay, out of shame, okay, out of moral shame. So also ottappa was the same thing. Ottappa appear in our mind as being reluctant to do evil action, or from the evil action out of moral fear. Okay. So Padadhana, number 4. Padadhana is different from one hirī to ottappa. For the proximate cause of the hirī is attagarawa, self-respect. This self-respect. We respect ourselves. We respect our status, our age. Okay, our age, our status, our position, okay, our lineage, and so on. And then we refrain from doing evil actions. So that's why the hirī is attagarawa, self-respect. Padadhana, proximate cause of the hirī is self-respect. Proximate cause of the ottappa is respect to the others. Paragarawa, Padadhana, out of respect to the others, we refrain from doing evil actions. Okay. So here many similes are also given. So Addanangarongadawa hiriya papanjahadi, out of respect to yourself, okay, you abandon to do evil actions. So it is with the hirī. So like a what? Like a kula wadu. Kula wadu. Kula wadu here means what? Daughter-in-law or from the good family. Okay. So those who are the ladies who are born to a very good family, they try to protect their dignity. Okay. They have a respect to their dignity. Out of respect to their dignity or their lineage, then they refrain from doing wholesome things. So it is simile is given. So for the ottappa is a parangarungadawa ottapena papanjahati. So out of respect to the others, with the ottappa, people abandon unwholesome actions. Again. So like a what? Like a Vesiya. Vesiya is explained as a what? Country girl. Okay, country girl or nowadays they call prostitute. Okay, out of respect to the others, what they trying to avoid to get the pregnancy. Okay, so if they are pregnant, then no one will come to them. So that's why, out of respect to the others, then they don't take pregnancy or. So that's why here in the commentator Visuddhimagga they have explained that ottappa is with the simile of the Vesiya prostitute. So the image of Dvedama Loka Balagadi in the Udana Pali also, Udana Idiodaka Pali also, they are mentioned. They are hirī ottappa, they are Sukha Dhamma. Sukha Dhamma Samahita, so pure sight, white dhammas. The dhamma that made the world pure. Sukha Dhamma, bright dhamma. Okay, and also they are Lokabala Dhammas, they are protector or guardian of the world. Without hirī, without ottappa, okay, people become shameless to do evil actions, without respect to the others, no fear to do agusala. Then the world will be very chaotic. Okay, so very dangerous, disorder, disorganized. So to protect the world in the orderly manner, so these hirī in ottappa should be strengthened, should be nurtured, should be practiced. So Lokabala Dhamma, Imeja Pana Dvedama Lokabalaka, the guardian of the world. That's why here, when we study about the morality, sila, so but the characteristic, function, manifestation, proximate cause of the morality. But there, the proximate cause of the morality is hirī in ottappa. Okay. Without hirī in ottappa, without moral shame and moral dread, we will not observe the precepts. We will not keep our morality pure. So that's why hirī in ottappa are mentioned as the proximate cause for the morality, sila. So sila is a proximate cause for the samadhi. Samadhi is a proximate cause for the panya. Okay, they serve as a stepping stone, okay, for the spiritual progress. So that's why hirī ottappa also should be nurtured or should be practiced and strengthened in the world. They protect. So if everyone is virtuous or they keep 5 precepts at least, the world is very beautiful, peaceful, and no danger. We can live without closing the door, okay, without making any big fence or without having any presence, okay, correction centers, because everyone is correct if they keep 5 precepts. Okay, so morality. So this morality is based on what? Hirī in ottappa, moral shame and moral fear, moral dread. So in the regarding hirī in ottappa in the Antasalini, they are explained a lot. So some of the significant points, I will say. So number 1 is samodhana. Samodhana. Samodhana is the source of the hirī ottappa. So hirī is one thing, ottappa is another thing. Even though we say together, so they are similar in certain extent. That's why we put together. But if we want to divide hirī and ottappa to 2 dhammas, So we can divide based on the 4 things. Number 1 is samodhana, source. What is the source? The source of the hirī is niyaka jata, ajata. Okay, ajata, oneself. So internal, it means oneself. So the source of the ottappa is external, bahida. So source is different. Hirī in ottappa, both of them are the same as refraining from doing evil actions, immoral actions. But they can be taken as 2 different mental entities because they appear from the different sources. Hirī appear from the internal source, ottappa based on the external source. Samudhana source is different, and also adhipati. Adhipati means the preference. Okay, so preference regarding the preference or priority. Hirī is a preference. In the case of a hirī, preference is given to oneself. Okay, a priority is given to ourselves. For the ottappa, priority is given to the loka, other people other than us. Okay, so addadipadiya, logadipadiya, like that. Hirī is addadipadiya, oneself predominant. Okay, our preference is given to oneself, and then for the ottappa is the preference is given to the others, the world. So in this case also, and because of this reason also, they are 2 different mental entities. Lajja, Baya. Okay, so another one is Lajja, Baya. Lajja is one thing, Baya is another thing. So hirī arises because of the Lajja, shame. And then ottappa arises because of the Baya, danger or fear. So that's why they are also different. So lakkhana, characteristic of these 2 also different. In terms of the hirī, what happened? Hirī is a what? Hirī can be taken, can be understood, so can be noted with the respect. Okay, with the respect. With the respect here means, so if hirī is present, then he is respectful to the teacher's words. If they are ready to listen others' admonishment and so on, this way hirī can be recognized. Hirī's nature can be recognized. For the ottappa's nature, is he see fault as a danger. He see mistakes or violation of the rules as a danger. Even small or slightest offense, he see as a big danger. Okay, so in that way, also they are different. Okay, so we have to understand these 4 things. So out of these 4 bases, then hirī or ottappa, they are not the same. They are different mental entities, even though they are the same in terms of the refraining from the doing evil actions. Okay, so then hirī ottappa. So they are also, I already told you, as Sukha Dhamma, Loka Bala Dhamma, White Dhamma, as well as a guardian of the world, and also proximate cause for the, both of them are proximate cause for the arising of the morality. Okay, so today we finish 3 main beautiful Sati, hirī, and ottappa. So be trying to be with the Sati, trying to be with the hirī and ottappa, so that our life will be very beautiful and prosperous. Okay. So with this, we will conclude for today. See you next week. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu